What is going on, everybody? James Blue Tech. I'm here to give you my unboxing and first impressions of the Backbone 1 gaming controller. Now, at the time of this recording, they only have the option for the iPhone. I believe they actually are making one for Android phones, but right now you only get the iPhone version. And on the bottom of the box, it'll show you all the iPhones that it's compatible with. Now, while granted, it does say it goes up to the 11 Pro Max, I guarantee it'll pretty much work for the 12, and I'm pretty sure the 13 as well. And you could also have as far back as an iPhone 6S, and it will still work for this controller. Now here on the back of the box, it will give you a brief rundown of all the features it has, such as capturing game clips and screenshots, a collapsible and compact design. You also get the option for a 3.5mm headphone jack right here, and now that's going to be here on the left side of the controller. Now this obviously plays games that support controllers. You also have a low latency connection since it is wired and not Bluetooth, and you also get a pass-through for charging your phone and also with audio. Now here on the bottom it actually says you will need to download the Backbone 1 app. Now, it actually was the app with the addition of the 3.5mm headphone jack that actually sold me on this over something like the Razer Kishi. So, let's open up the box and actually see what you get inside with the Backbone 1. Now, the people over at Backbone obviously did a lot when it came to even just the packaging of this. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically this is some premium packaging. Actually, the feel of the box itself is actually kind of almost like a soft, it's not just regular, just plain cardboard. It has a kind of a soft feel to it. Like I said, it's hard to explain. You got to just experience it for yourself, though. They definitely put in some premium packaging with this. And I gotta give it to them. That was actually really nice. So once you open up the box, you'll be greeted with the Backbone itself with a little bit of paperwork on the top. Now that little piece of paper right there is actually just a quick start guide on how to actually snap your phone into the Backbone 1. Now the unfortunate thing with the Backbone 1, I will say, is that you won't be able to actually have a case on it. So you actually will need to take your phone out of the case in order to actually fit it into the Backbone 1. Maybe if you got a really paper thin case, that maybe it might work though. But honestly, right now, from what I've seen out there, not a lot of people have been able to really use any cases with this. But if I'm able to find one, I will let you guys know in my full review. Now that I actually have this controller in my hand, I have to say the people over Backbone definitely did a lot of work. I love the way the triggers feel. The buttons are very clicky and responsive. I love the way the D-pad feels. Now, we're granted, even the joysticks aren't the best. I mean, like, I'd put them somewhere on par with something like a Joy-Con versus something like an Xbox or PlayStation controller, but they'll definitely get the job done. And I'll actually show you right here how they compare to something like you'll see on a Nintendo Switch. Now, as you can see here, the thumbstick on the Switch Joy-Con is actually very similar to what you get here on the Backbone. Now, that doesn't mean I think that we're going to be getting any kind of drift issues on the Backbone similar to the way we've been getting Joy-Con drift with the Nintendo Switch, but only time will tell. Now, in order to get your iPhone into the Backbone 1, all you have to do is just pull it apart like that and just snap it into place. Now, I was actually really impressed with how well it felt being able to pull it apart like that and how it just snapped back together. Honestly, I thought this was fantastic. If you actually threw the Apple logo on this, I would completely believe this is actually made by Apple themselves, because this is definitely a high quality product. Now, like I said, in my testing, I'll give my full review. Now, as you can see here on the back, when you open it up, it says Backbone, which I find kind of interesting because in other reviews I've seen, it's actually the Backbone 1 logo on the back, not the word Backbone. So I find it kind of interesting how my unit actually has the word Backbone instead of the logo. But I guess some units have the word and some other units will have the logo. But that has been my unboxing and first impressions of the Backbone 1. Definitely leave a like if you guys like this video. Definitely subscribe if you want to catch my full review. And as always, it's been James Blue Eye Tech. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one.